Today I'm interviewing Tina Bartholomew, who is a transportation planner for a state transit authority. Transportation is a car, right?
That's right, but it's other things too, like trains and buses, which is what I work with, freight, which is moving goods, not just people, airplanes, and then what we call active transportation, which is walking and bicycling.
Oh. So what exactly do you do?
I've been able to do planning, which is part of my title, but I've also done construction. I work with cities, I work with the public. When I need to get out of the office, I can. When I need to get away, I can go sit at my desk. So I want you to look at something on the map here. You see all these lines are freeways? And you see how many freeways come through Salt Lake City? That's why it's called the Crossroads of the West. And anything that you can get at the grocery store, at online, it's going to come here on a truck. That's how it's going to get to your house. And we are very lucky because we have so many highways that come through here, and that's how a freight gets here. So that's one way of moving goods. Well, another thing we focus on is moving people. When your parents go to work, do they ever talk about, I've got stuck in traffic again? Or have you guys ever gotten stuck in traffic? It's important to be able to go to work, to be able to go to school, but also just to go do fun things. And part of what we call quality of life is based on how easily you can get to your job, your school, fun things, and recreation. And that's another thing we're very lucky about here in Salt Lake because our mountains are so close to us we can get to the recreation. So while I'm planning, I think about my kids that are about your ages and what will hopefully make their lives better when they're grown up and getting ready to go to work.
What exactly do you do for your job?
That's a great question, and it's one that's kind of hard to nail down. Transportation planners in general look at projects and think about how those projects will impact access and mobility and safety, and they balance that with the economy and what kind of jobs they will have and how they will get to those jobs. So we build rail lines that change the land use and change the way the options that people have. So you, like you said, you can drive in a car, but you could also take the train, or you can take a bus.
Did you go to university, or what type of degree would I need to have for this job?
I have a degree in metropolitan planning, and metropolitan is just a word for city, so city planning, and that focuses on the infrastructure or the building of cities, including roadways and railways.
What class in university is most helpful to you now?
I think that they were all helpful. I think it helps create a paradigm or a worldview in a way that you approach your career. But I do have some military experience that helped me while I was overseas working with the customs of different countries. And also my classes in transportation, obviously, since I'm a transportation planner.
How many hours a week do you work on average? Would you ever have any time for fun stuff?
I have lots of time for fun stuff. I work about 40 hours a week, which is an average work week. There are 3 times a year where we hold public hearings, and so those weeks take a lot more time. But I'd say 50 hours a week on those few weeks.
So my mom says it's rude to ask people about money, so instead, let's play a game. How many years did you go to college? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I had your job, could I afford an apartment, a house, a mansion, or a super amazing castle?
Oh, wow. A house.
Tickling topaz, that's a lot of money. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
We hope we have added one more job to your cool job list, so stay in school because the sky has no limits when you take charge of your own future. If you like this episode, please subscribe. Tune in again to see more jobs because we'll be busy wiggling and worming our way to cool jobs so that you can find your dream job.